more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Murray now on first down, finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good. Gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He locates Walker, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
First down, Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Open man is Higgins. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 33.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Second down, Murray sets to throw. And Walker has it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Murray Murray going to try to throw on third down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to cap it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. This is been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Here's Murray, and this is going to be incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun. Gone. It's complete to Drake. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it second and 12. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. A Redskin first down to pick up 15 yards. 180. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. And a quick look at Washington's offense.
And last night we were discussing some of the changes they've made offensively during the offseason. And we know it helps for them to have the first game at home. Hopefully this crowd, which we saw coming in, they've been here for a while, ready to go. You and I should have joined the tailgates, that's for sure. They're going to give them plenty of encouragement. They'll try and ride that wave and get their first victory of the year.
23 yards to pick up there. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Goff now looks to throw. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their 36-yard line. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
On first down, Hunt. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hold on.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Goff. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he comes back with one complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
The throw right sideline here is complete. Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Dexter Lawrence showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing to show.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 6 yards away. And the Redskins have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Murray now, 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Murray now to throw, and that is incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it. And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have... scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On second and a couple. Goff. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now a draw play with Drake. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Goff on first down. This will be caught by Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Now Goff. And he hits Drake. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Goff. And that's caught inside the 30. It will go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Gerald Everett, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Goff now looking to throw. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now Goff finds his tight end Ingram. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. On first down, Drake. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 24, Goff got a man. It's Brown. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Back to throw. Goff. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. To throw is gone. They'll find Everett there, complete. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. It's caught. Shepard. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Murray with a third and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. He takes this for 3 to the 29. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Goff now to throw. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Goff. Over the middle here to Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Drake. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and 11 now. Goff And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Gone. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's fourth down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. On the return, it's Tate. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Throwing on first down is Murray. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On the draw, this is Fournette. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Second down, Murray sets to throw. He completes it to Tate. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. Murray now, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Murray now on first down. Open man is Higgins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And this is Shepard on the catch. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. From the gun, Murray. And it's caught. Touchdown. Delaney Walker there to make the grab. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
PAT up and good by Rosas. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now it's gone. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Hunt. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Murray now on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. 1st down, Murray. It's hauled in by Shepard. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. They get 9 yards there, and they get a 1st down. Murray now.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 2nd and 10. Murray, and he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Shotgun now from Murray. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
What's tight end? Hey.
Throwing now, Goff. That's complete to Butler. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Goff. This is caught. Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Goff going to keep it himself. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jared Goff keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us, all these games counting out.